What's up guys, Vojtech here. In today's video, I would like to react to this video. Andrew Tate rocks his fans again. Rocks? Probably rock pulls his fans again, right? They are furious by Gadget. I don't know this channel, but I definitely know Andrew Tate. Watch next, Andrew Tate did 4 crypto scams in one stream. Okay, I might watch it. Anyways, let's see this one.
FOMO over money you don't deserve because you didn't earn it and you've done nothing spectacular and nobody knows who you are and you're not interesting or funny. Your dick's of average size and you barely use it because women don't like you. And you're sitting at home thinking you deserve $3 million on the back of a fucking coin launched by the most important man on the planet. So because of that FOMO will eat you alive inside until you end up aping your fucking life savings into butt shit coin and you're gonna lose it all. And that's going to be God teaching you a lesson. Because if you had more of a brain, you'd sit and think, I don't deserve that money, so whatever.
That was Andrew Tate yelling at his fans for being angry that they have lost
The start
money
of the video was
because
pretty
he
scary.
rug-pulled them again. At this point, this seems to be the Tate's main source of income. Their OnlyFans trafficking operation was shut down as they were arrested. Their dingy little slot machine establishments, which they tell their fans were casinos, have been shut down. Their contacts in the mafia have publicly distanced themselves from them. And membership of their fake university has dwindled to the point where the only
Fake university. It's not a fake university.
way they can keep up with their enormous legal bills is
But
to
I can
scam
imagine
their
that there are
fans
less and less
over
members.
and over and over. We saw this reach the pinnacle back in November when Tate performed at least 4 rug pulls on his fans in one stream.
10 more. 10 more. Boom, went through. 10 more. Buy. Buy my real Nick Tate. Take my Solana. Buy it. To pump the price, we have to pump our shoulders.
Nice. Let's go to the moon, pumping to the moon.
That was Tate very subtly pumping his meme coins back in November. He did that for an entire stream. That was wild. I'll leave a link in the description to my video about that debacle. This past week, Tate saw a golden opportunity to create some hype over his meme coins to prepare for some more rug pulls. That opportunity came in the form of Donald J. Trump. With the entire internet in a frenzy over the Trump coin, Tate jumped on stream to tell his fans that this means they should buy his coins.
And then we're going to get the daddy dev on here. So we're going to ask him how he's done. In fact, I might call that motherfucker right now. And we're going to talk about what this means for crypto and how we can utilize it. Because we've... What's good? All right, so what happened? This shit just came out of nowhere?
Yeah, basically, exactly that. It just came out of nowhere.
Trump is the guy, right? So all the people saying that the trenches are bullshit and validated meme coins as a whole.
You can't get bigger than that. You don't get bigger than that. And that sort of like adds a certain validity to, you know, the chain and, you know, even for, you know, Daddy and other coins like that.
We have...
It's important to note that this daddy dev that Tate is talking to is this man. Issa, who goes by the handle Issa the Cooker on Twitter, is very open about being the developer of these scams for Tate. This was the same man you could see Tate speaking to on the phone in his mega scam stream in November.
So are we burning this or not then?
We're fucking burning this shit, bro. Send this shit to 100 mil right now. I've been telling people, bro. I've been telling people this shit's undervalued.
It's time.
It's time for 100 mil.
If you have lost money based on any of Tate's rug pulls that he has performed since he launched Daddy in June 2024, along with Tate, you can take this up with Issa the Cooker on Twitter. I repeat the handle, Issa the Cooker. During this stream and a video that Tate
Oh.
posted on Twitter, we could see them continuing to make fraudulent, impossible promises to get Tate's followers to, for lack of a better word, pump daddy.
We have Daddy, which is directly linked to me. So when I'm free and I'm flying the world, that's going to blow. This token is his stock. I'm Donald Trump. This is my token. I think it's a fantastic idea. That's what I have effectively done with Daddy. Once I'm free and I'm traveling the whole world and I'm on all the biggest podcasts in the world, Daddy will blow to the moon.
For 6 months, Tate has been promising a grand world tour to...
You know, honestly, you know, the Andrew Tate has a lot of money, even his brother, but you know, living with so many legal battles, that must be a pain in the ass, not gonna lie. Like, the guy probably can't even fly right now. He's probably locked up in his not basement, his apartment, right? Maybe. And he can like legally just visit a court or something. That sucks.
promote daddy and send it to the moon.
We hope you get your money up. We hope you're involved in the real world airdrop. We hope you're going to stake your daddy and come see us in the Daddy Tour coming soon.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll say this as many times as I need to, in case every time I do, there's some new Tate supporters watching who need to hear this. Andrew Tate's world tour is an impossible, fraudulent scam. In March of 2024, extradition for both Andrew and Tristan Tate was approved to the UK for more charges of human trafficking and rape. This extradition, which is to go into effect as soon as the Romanian criminal proceedings are complete, makes the world tour impossible, and every time the Tates have used it to promote anything, fraudulent. This also makes Andrew becoming Prime Minister impossible. Yet we can see guaranteeing this.
I heard about this. He's trying to get in the parliament, right? It's a Bruff party. I think it's called Bruff.
And saying this will be tied to a Bruv coin.
Yeah.
Because I'm very serious. I'm going to become Prime Minister. You know, I'm serious about Vote Bruv. I'm making a very serious political statement, which is why I didn't want to heavily endorse a coin, but fucking Trump is. Does Vote Bruv need to endorse an official coin or not?
I think it does personally. I think that we should definitely talk about that. I think Bruv's gonna be a heavy coin, bro, and I think I agree with everything you say. I think everything becomes tokenized these days.
If Trump's doing it, then I guess anyone can do it.
With the Bruv party, in my opinion, and this is why I've stuck with the Bruv party coin, and I've mentioned it a few times on my Twitter, I think on like a trenches level, it's extremely bullish, bro. It's a fucking political party. There's a lot of, outside involvement. You're huge.
Vote Bruv was a super serious, and still is a super serious political movement. I will become Prime Minister of the UK. I'm already working with my King councils, getting the entire electoral party set up completed. I will become Prime Minister. People asked me, Andrew, you should have a Vote Bruv coin. I said, no.
Valerie bought membership in the US. Anas bought UAE. I wonder if it's real. Oh wait, now I noticed. Hey, sorry about that. My camera overheated. Sorry.
I don't want anything to be taken away from the political movement. But now, after this morning, I don't think that having an official Vote Bruv coin damages the Vote Bruv movement at all. So I think we can officially endorse a coin now, as Trump has. So Vote Bruv will have a stock. If I becomes PM, then the stock price will skyrocket.
The thing about this is there is already a Bruv coin. It was launched a few weeks back when Tate announced his phony Prime Minister campaign. And very soon after launch, it was rugged. Tate hasn't yet announced any affiliation with this coin, but could be seen in streams on Twitter and inside the real world platform, repeating the phrase "bruv to the moon." What really seems to tie this coin to Tate and his people is that Issa can be seen relentlessly promoting it, and is even an admin in Bruv to the Moon. What really seems to tie this coin to Tate and his people is that
if Elon is possible, Elon personally spent Oh, okay.
Issa can be seen relentlessly promoting it, and is even an admin in the Bruv Telegram group. After the launch of Bruv, researchers reported insider trading and declared the coin high risk, saying do not buy. Have a look at how Tate, in his recent scam stream, pushed his supporters to buy Daddy, literally promising that the price would go up based on his fraudulent promises.
Daddy is the Tate stock price. As I get free and as I do more and more amazing things, the price of Daddy will go up. So you can sit now as a crypto trader and sit and think, do I believe that Tate's gonna be free and do more amazing things in future than he is now? Yes. Okay, then I can buy Daddy. Vote Bruv was...
After this direction from Andrew, a lot of his followers did buy Daddy. And immediately after, without warning, this is what happened to Daddy. This is a 5 minutes chart, which shows how quickly and without warning the rug was pulled from underneath Andrew Tate's supporters. During the stream, we also saw the price of Bruv go up, because Tate guaranteed his fans that it would go to the moon when he becomes Prime Minister. And this is what happened to Bruv. While Tate was doing his stream, Issa was on Twitch doing a stream of his own simultaneously. He deleted the VOD, destroying the evidence, so I don't know what extent he was pumping these coins on stream. Again, that is Issa the Cooker on Twitter, for those who lost money. During this period, we also saw G, another of Tate and Issa's shitcoins, get rugged. Now, we've seen Tate relentlessly scam his followers like this before, but what we haven't seen is the relentless backlash that Tate got not just on Twitter, but even from his so-called students in his fake university. I've been researching the real world for nearly 18 months, and I cannot stress how unprecedented this reaction is. Tate has, I believe, a genuine cult leader relationship with the young men and boys in this program. He is the guru who can do no wrong. People literally get banned from the platform for criticizing Andrew Tate, but for a lot of them, this was one rug too many, and it woke them up. This guy gave us the general vibe of the site, commenting that Tate rugged all his students. Fuck him, his brother, his father, and mother. Straight. There was some disbelief. Directly after the rug, this member remarked, Tate actually rugged his students, shaking my head. With this one asking, did Tate really rug his students? There seems to be some heavy losses. With this one saying, fuck you Tate, got me f***ing liquidated. We tried, but got rugged. Fuck Tate. I'm surprised there's this many people still in this. I'm done defending Tate, to be honest. He's making it more difficult as time goes by. This one lost $900 in a blink. One young man remarked, Andrew Tate is a bitch. To give you an idea how young a lot of these lads are, here is one asking for help in the checklist to make sure they apply deodorant, take a shower, brush their teeth, and wash their face and ears. I would be very curious to know how many members of Andrew Tate's The Real World cancelled their membership.
What? Wait, what is this?
Many people still in this. I'm done defending Tate, to be honest. He's making it more difficult as time goes by. This one lost $900 in a blink. One young man remarked, Andrew Tate is a bitch. To give you an idea how young a lot of these lads are, here is one asking for help in the checklist to make sure they apply deodorant, take a
Oh, so it's about age. What is the checklist though? Is the checklist like this thing? Is it like part of the real world? But anyways, I don't know how does this make how is this correlated with age? I don't get it.
Brush their teeth, and wash their face and ears. I would be very curious to know how many members of Andrew Tate's The Real World cancelled their membership this week. I cannot imagine it would be a small number. Some of these lads are clearly shocked that Andrew Tate would use crypto to scam in this way. It might seem odd when you remember that he used to be against crypto.
I have nothing to do with any cryptos whatsoever, and I'll tell you why. Because in crypto, it's impossible for someone to win without somebody else losing. If you're going to buy a coin for $1 and sell it for $10, the only reason you have made money is because someone else bought it for $10 and they are going to lose.
That's
I do
true.
not want anybody who is associated with me in any form to lose. I don't want any of my fans to lose. I don't want any young children who believe in me to lose. I don't want anybody to lose a single penny. That is why I do not endorse any cryptos. I will never endorse any cryptos. Absolutely none of them.
Oh, that's
If they say
pretty
I have
cool.
anything to do
He
with
got
it,
a hair
then
in
fine.
2023.
I have nothing
I
to do with
didn't
it.
even
You know
know.
what?
Well, what you need to understand is that was just part of the image that he was selling to you all at the time. Tate and his War Room circle have a history of scamming people with crypto going back years and years. In the leaked chat logs of Andrew Tate's War Room cult, he can be seen discussing them taking part in a crypto scam called Boa Coin, a crypto scam for the Bulgarian mafia. Tate sent
What?
this voice note to the group to prepare for it.
Yeah, the guy who owns this exchange is War Room only, guys. The guys who owns this exchange is straight king gangster. So if you Google up, you'll notice that the Bulgarian government, they seized about, I think, some billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin from some criminal guys, and they did that because the guys were trying to sell the Bitcoin through an exchange. So they made their own exchange now. So this is basically a mafia exchange. So all the mafia guys are just gonna be fucking around with all their money in here. Because this exchange don't give a shit where the money comes from. It's all just shady underworld shit. But the Boa coin that they've launched, they're going to pump hard. So get the coins free now because they're completely free. It's going to go up. So they've got some things going on. It's going to go up. I'll let you know when it's probably... They'll tell me when a good time to sell is. So they're aiming for like... I don't know what they're aiming for. They're aiming for $100 a coin. That's going to be fucking hard. But we'll see what happens. But even if it goes up to $50, $60 a coin, who cares? It's free. So that's a mafia exchange. But yeah, that's why it's hard for U.S. citizens. But if you want to use a VPN, no one gives a fuck. Just get involved.
This was in either 2018 or 2019. Jonathan Bow, the money pilot, can be seen remarking, "Yeah, create a bunch of fake accounts to scam coins from an exchange run by the Bulgarian mafia. What could go wrong?" In these group chats, you can also see Tate and his people discussing another crypto scam they were a part of called eBoost. In 2020, Tate ripped off a bunch of people with a Forex scam.
eBoost.
I could go on and on. If there's one thing we know Andrew Tate cannot handle, it is confrontation. And with all the backlash from his latest scam stream, barely a day later, Andrew jumped on stream again to gaslight all of his angry fans. He yelled at them and told them it was their fault they lost money, and God was punishing them.
And crypto is the easiest come money, which is why you see all these people on the internet talking about how they lost it all. It's amazing how the human heart is infected with a permanent and never-ending greed. You're scrolling Twitter, you're talking in Discord groups, and you're losing all your money. If I make $1 million in crypto, nobody gets rich but me. I just stole it. Savings, then what? So this terrible FOMO, this chasing shiny objects to imagine this perfect world where you pulled off this free money from the sky that you didn't even fucking work for. That negative emotion that you feel, that sadness that you feel, that should have you in the gym training harder than you've ever trained. But instead, what it has you doing is scrolling up and down Twitter, refreshing the page, hoping that's going to somehow turn back time. If God decided you didn't need to catch that pump right now, then his plan for you is for you to dedicate yourself and rain dance until you eventually catch the pump when you deserve it. Taking the L on your chin like a man and saying, yeah, good, I didn't deserve that money yet. You know you don't deserve it, and God knows you don't deserve it. And if he gave it to you, it would be a punishment. There's nothing worse than giving a person who's not ready for money. It's like giving a Ferrari to someone who doesn't know how to drive. We all need money, of course. But those of you who missed out, those of you who are sad, those of you who are begging me to pump something so you can catch some quick money, have missed the lesson that the universe and God is giving you. I said when I was launching Daddy, my primary concern was making losers rich. Because if I allow a loser to become rich off of my coin or what I've done, then I'm not propagating my worldview. The fact you are begging for a pump instead of saying, how do I make enough money? Instead, we'll sit around depressed, smoking cigarettes and drinking diet fucking Cokes, shows there's something broken inside of your mind.
That's classic though.
Oh, Trump did it
You know
wrong.
what I noticed, or at least it seems to me that way, is that usually people that smoke like the the Coke diet, Coke sugar-free things. Am I right? Do you guys also see that? The correlation? I don't know. I just feel like smokers that smoke, crap, basically, they just like the diet-free stuff. It seems to me like
So
that.
Andrew, launch another coin and I'll just grab money off of that. But I'm not the guy who's gonna sit here and pump shit for you to sit around jerking off 6 times a day. And all this FOMO that exists is truly incredible. Because none of you deserved to catch a fucking pump. And you should be glad you didn't even get it. It is absolutely brutally arrogant for you to feel FOMO over money you don't fucking deserve. You'll feel FOMO over money you don't deserve because you didn't earn it and you've done nothing spectacular and nobody knows who you are and you're not interesting or funny. Your dick's of average size and you barely use it because women don't like you. And you're sitting at home thinking you deserve $3 million on the back of a fucking coin launched by the most important man on the planet. So because of that FOMO will eat you alive inside until you end up aping your fucking
What is the
life
FOMO,
savings
by the
into
way?
butt shit coin and you're going to lose
I
it all.
forgot.
And that's going to be God teaching you a lesson. Because if you had more of a brain, you'd sit and think, I don't deserve that money, so whatever. That's what's going to happen. God's going to punish you for your brutal arrogance. Don't ask me for pumps. I will pump it if I feel like doing it because I think it's funny or if I think you deserve it. If you feel FOMO for yesterday, self-analyze if you truly believe you deserve that money. Find a positive direction for all of those emotions.
When it comes to this topic, a sentiment I see a lot, which I do understand, is it serves them right. If they're stupid enough to trust Tate, they deserve it, etc, etc. For any of Tate's fans or former fans watching, I want you to know that I don't see it that way. From the research I've done into the real world and speaking to former members, I know how isolated you are from some of the things that we know. It's not your fault. My comment section, social media pages and DMs are open. For 2025, I have some big plans for the channel. I plan to do some more investigative pieces on a bigger scale and
what's
upgrade the
that?
production value on my videos. I'm going to need some support to make this happen.
Probably
If you're
Dubai,
unable to
right?
help financially, as always, watching, subscribing, liking and sharing my videos is more than enough and appreciated. You can also help by joining as a member starting at $3.99 a month or buying Gadget a coffee with a one-off or ongoing donation at buymeacoffee.com/gadget440.
Oh. Wait, what is this? Is this copyrighted music? Oh, okay. It's just a thanks for watching. Alright. Well, I thank you for watching too. Anyways, Andrew Tate rocks his fans again. They are furious by Gadget. Seemed like a good video, but when it comes to these rug pulls, I mean, obviously he's someone somewhat involved, but I don't know how much. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, rug pulls are a bad thing, now they are illegal. But back in the days, when crypto was somewhat new, people could do a lot of shady stuff. I remember more than one YouTubers promoting a coin and then rug pulling. Now it's illegal, but back in the days, they just got away with it. In some cases, Anyways, check out the original down in the description. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.